Hey everybody. Yes, I did say earlier that I'm tired. I still am tired. But I was also watching people's videos, catching up on videos. And then, you go to somebody's live stream. I'm live streaming. Something that you never, and I mean never, hey to my one viewer, never tell your children to do in your live stream is disrespect anybody of any other nationality and or the President of the United States while on your live stream. That will lose you, hey Pamela, that will lose you not only viewers, because I already told the guy, just what kind of BS was that? And that I was out of his life, and he was like, hey, he's like, be quiet. Too late, because his kid already said it in the live stream in the backseat of his vehicle. Number one, you're driving. Why wasn't your kid sitting down and buckled in? You're live streaming. Your kid isn't in a seatbelt. But you're telling everybody you're in Houston, Texas, and your kid is not in a seatbelt. But you're driving. You're endangering that kid. But you're letting your kid rant and rave, going on saying about how he would hurt the President of the United States. You should be the fuck ashamed of yourself. I'm not going to say the name of the channel because the guy does not need to be, well, hell, he doesn't deserve anything except for he should know he should be ashamed of himself. It doesn't matter the color of your skin, it's what's in here. You screwed up. That is on live stream. You screwed up. I blocked you. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. But you wanted to be in the thing of everybody subscribing to everybody. But then when it came down to it, you messed up. What are you teaching your kids? I taught my children to respect everybody of every nationality, every walk of life. No matter where they came from, if they had a disability, a deformity, it didn't matter. People are people. But to hear that blatant disrespect on a live stream on another channel, be ashamed of yourself. Because that was very racist. And then just your kid just kept carrying on about other things that he would do to the president. And then how he would have his friends help hurt the president of the United States. Is that what you teach your family? If it is, you seriously need some help. And you say you're a Christian. Really? But that's what you teach your kids. Shame on you. Well, first of all, President Trump wasn't even a politician. He was just a citizen. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's my president. But to hear you letting your child, somebody in grade school, wanting to inflict violence on somebody just because they're white. I'm not white, but because he just wanted to inflict violence on somebody just because the President of the United States is white. Shame on you. Shame on you. Some people need to realize something. You live here. I live here in America. Other people live here in America. We're not all the same nationality, but you better damn well learn how to have some respect for the man that's in the office. And thank God it's not Hillary Clinton. Thank you for subscribing to her. But one thing that I will not tolerate on YouTube is racism and hate. Violent hate. It's serious, teaching kids to violently hate other people. Like, you seriously have something wrong with you if you're teaching your children to hate. You know why I don't watch NFL? You really want to know? My son's a Marine. Most of the players for the NFL are criminals. Criminals. This is right. Anyway, like I was saying, and thank you for the one thumbs up, I will not tolerate disrespect. And the thing with Colin Kaepernick is because he was convinced to join a organization of, and I'm going to tell you the truth. This is the absolute federally known information about Kaepernick. A terrorist organization. And he was told by his Muslim bride to disrespect America. That's why he took the knee in the anthem and started disrespecting America. And all the rest of them started following. No. Just no. And then I will not tolerate seeing people being racist in their live streams against our president. Once I saw that, what the hell are you teaching your kids? That's why I said what I said. Like, what kind of bullshit was that? I'm out. I left the guy's live stream. Like, you're teaching your kid, like, that was racist. So I obviously did the adult thing. I left his live stream. I unsubscribed and I blocked him. I want nothing to do with racist people. There is one human race on this planet. We all have to share this planet together. We may all be different nationalities, but to teach hate and have that on your live stream, no. Just no. That doesn't even make you a good soul if you have that on your live stream. That would make me seriously wonder about you. And that person has more subscribers than me. But is racist? Now, think about that. He's driving on a road in Houston. His son isn't buckled in. Child endangerment. But you're not telling your kid to sit down, buckle in, behave himself. Not until a viewer says something. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing with distracted driving on a highway in Houston, Texas? Again, dude, child endangerment. And then you let your kid just keep babbling on and on and on about what he would do to the President of the United States. And is there something psychologically wrong with you? Let me tell you something. Obama is not the first black president of the United States because he's half white. Like Abraham Lincoln. Oh, yeah. There's a history lesson there for you. Abraham Lincoln, the first half white, half black president. But when I saw that on that guy's stream of the blatant disrespect of how he just let his child keep rambling on and on and on about the violence. Hey, Halo. Well, let's see. After I had seen another YouTube creator's live stream, and thank you for the second thumbs up, and his blatant disrespect of letting one of his children ramble on about the violence that he would do to our president. That was ridiculous and racist at that. I don't tolerate that. I just don't tolerate it. Yeah, right? Thanks for noticing that for me. I get trolled a lot lately. It's by the same troll that trolls Jeff. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. It's the same troll that's trolling Jeff. And I'm pretty sure that some of my content's been stolen too by the same troll that's been trolling Jeff. I'll just have Jeff find out, or you can find out for me. Yes, it's that Carlos dude. I should make you one of my moderators. I mean, since you know who's trolling me. Yeah. Oh. But, I think Carlos is racist too. He just doesn't like anybody, except for his mommy's basement. We can laugh about that. The only thing that troll likes is where troll likes to be. In a damp area in a basement. In his mommy's house. But anyway, no, like I was saying, when I had seen another creator just, first of all, the guy was in his SUV or van, whatever it was he was driving in Houston. His son wasn't buckled in. He was just walking around. Walking around. Then his kid, on the live stream, as loud as could be, was talking about the violence that he would inflict on President Trump. Yes, I would make sure that you get a wrench so that he could be an extra moderator. I already have 2. Big Dog is one, Jeff's the other. I'll make sure that you get a wrench. Wait, no, I have more than 2. I have 4, but hey, an extra doesn't hurt, right? But, like I was saying, on that guy's live stream, not only was he endangering his kid's life by not having that kid sat down and buckled in, but it was distracted driving with his device. He's lucky he didn't come upon one of my children that's a Texas state trooper. Thank you. I will find one of your other comments in my comment section and give you that wrench. Probably tonight. Right before I go to sleep tonight, I'll give you a mod wrench. And, yeah, I mean, the video before this one is, tired because of my thyroid. My thyroid's been acting up the last few days, but, yes, on one of the other videos, I need you to comment. That way I can give you a mod wrench. You can do it after this one if you want. But let me ask you a question. Halo. What do you think about... Okay, hold on. I'll be right here. I'm not going nowhere. I promise. And don't worry about the 5 thumbs down thing. That seems to happen a lot lately. Oh, thank you for the 3 thumbs up though. The 5 thumbs down is Carlos trolling me. And then whoever else trolling with him. Hey, Big Dog. Anyway, like I was explaining about the other... I'm back on business. Yes. And thank you for the 4 thumbs up. Because I know you probably noticed the 5 down and you know that's Carlos trolling me. But, hi, Kim. But anyway, like I was saying, for the headline for those, yes. You know what, though? The trolls give me, I think the trolls actually gave me extra view minutes. Thank you, trolls, for being stupid. I mean, my viewers give me the best, but the trolls come in here and they just want to watch and they don't know how to think proper. They'll listen, but they're not hearing correctly, you know what I mean? Okay, which one of my peoples is back? Yes, very immature. I believe the troll lives in the basement of his mummy's house. Okay. Well, after this video, Halo, I will go give you a mod wrench. Yes. Yes, Kim. The trolls are usually the people that live in their mummy's basement and don't have a job. All they do is play video games all day and ask their mummy to buy them food all the time and hang around in their underpants. Which probably has a wicked stain up the back. Right? Oh my gosh. Yeah. But, yeah, like the headline for this video. Thank you for subscribing to Kim. Kim is cool people. So is Big Dog. And Halo. And Jeff. Anyway, like I was saying, the headline of this video. But all of you are good people. I know, I mean, like I've been tired all day. The headline of this video was basically to let people know. It's like when I was watching another live stream earlier, it's like the total blatant disrespect out of the guy just letting his kid ramble on and on and on. It's like I just didn't appreciate it, and yeah. And, you know, about the violence that the kid would inflict on the president. You did 8 streams yesterday. Oh, I gotta check that out. I'm still catching up on people's videos. But anyway, yeah. I think everybody's been busy. But, okay, guys, I have a question for you. If you watch a live stream and if you watch a live stream and you see that person letting their children talk about how they would inflict violence on another person, And just, they don't stop the kid. They just don't. They just let the kid keep going, knowing that their viewers are hearing what their kid is saying about the violence they would inflict on somebody else. Exactly. They did teach the kid, but they were teaching the kid, and this is how I see it, they were teaching the kid how to inflict violence on President Trump. How to punch him in the stomach and start kicking him in the nads. Wrong. Wrong. I'm going to say it. Wrong. Exactly. Violence is never the answer, and it is never the answer. And the guy didn't even have his kid in a seatbelt. That kid was walking around the vehicle. Exactly. Exactly. And when I told that guy, that, I'm the one that said something before he told the kid to shut up. He was like, hey, stop that. Hey, stop saying that. And I let him know that was racist. I unsubscribed from the guy and I blocked him. I will not condone or my brain's farting, and or condone violence and or bullying on my channel. This is to be a pleasant, peaceful channel, opening to peaceful people that are positive and open-minded to other people. Thank you. And if I lose a couple of viewers because they may not agree with me, so be it. There will be other people to replace them. I'm almost up to 200 and okay, thank you, Halo. See, if anybody comes in and tries to do anything, you can actually click on their name and report them. This is actually true. But I did that for another YouTube creator earlier on his live stream and actually took screenshots of the person that actually threatened his life. So, yeah. And the guy's actually over in London. Or near London. But anyway, yeah. But, hey, I was helping out a creator today over in England on his live stream today. But, this is how I see people. I'm Native American. But you could be black, you could be white, you could be Asian. I could really care less where you're from. Our blood is the same color. Thank you. Our blood is the same color. We are on this. You're from our. Well, you came a long way. I gotta laugh about that one. Did the mothership beam you down, or were you hatched? We can just make a joke. It's a joke, but don't mind me. I gotta pop my knee. You were hatched. That's funny. But yeah, I know that we'll constantly have like the trollers. You know what though? This is my thing is I have my actual viewers. My watch time is, really gone up. I've almost made the mark for the month, and this month isn't even over. My subscribers are going up by the day, which I am pleased with that. I didn't expect that to happen, but hey, that's awesome. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, we're not supposed to say sub for sub anymore. You know what, though? If you go into another person's channel and you just decide you like, what is it? Our community. I knew what you said. My friend Rocco calls me not quite human, if you know what I mean. Because I have enormous strength, especially when I'm angry. You wouldn't like it when I'm angry. That's the kind of strength that I have. I've actually bent metal with my hands when I've been angry. So I try to keep myself pretty calm. So I call it She-Hulk strength. I have picked up the back end of a car before. But that was a smaller car. Like one of those little that Mitsubishi gosh, that was 1994 Mitsubishi hatchback car. But anyway, it's really light, but I picked up the back end of it. But anyway, back to the subject is, I really want to keep this channel like really positive. You won't be able to have people send you money. See, the whole thing is, I'm not worried about people sending me money. I don't care about that. I don't. I do not care about if, people want to send me money. I don't really need that. Well, what about when people vape? See, I don't smoke, so I don't have to worry about that. So if you smoke them before you go on camera and then after. I don't know why they would do that. That's weird. People have been doing that for years. Me too. I just enjoy it. I'm trying to get my knee to crack. It's stuck. Oh yeah, I'm not in the part of being monetized. What I did was I talked to one of my fellow YouTube creators, the Gaming Vault 434, about turning on the monetization. And he did it for a while and then he undid it because he just didn't care for it. So, and he's in Scotland and he's a gamer, so they can't come after him. He's really good. He's funny. You guys would like him. You should go check him out. He's a smaller channel. You have 429 subs when Kim subbed you back. Well, congratulations, Halo. Congratulations. See, I'm not really worried about my numbers right now either. See, what I was going to do today, except for I was just so exhausted because of my thyroid and my voice kept cracking, I was going to do a small water painting, but I was just so exhausted I didn't have the energy to do it. So I was just trying to catch up on videos. You have 221 subs. Wow. Oh, you got a lot of views. Oh my gosh. Awesome. See, that's what I mean about the community. We are growing stronger as a community together. I don't know how many views I have. I really don't. I haven't checked that part out yet. I haven't checked that part out yet. But I do like how YouTube is growing stronger as a community. But, some I just, unlike us, okay, the three of us in here, myself being the one on the camera, and then you two as the viewers, 3,818, that is your views. Oh, thank you. Well, you know what though? We gathered as one. That is what we gathered as. We gathered as one big community. And that is okay. It's okay except for, it's like you guys are cool. Except for that one guy. There's going to be a few bad seeds in there, but the bad seeds need to be weeded out. You know what I mean? Everybody else so far has been pretty cool, except for this one other guy I came across. I was like, what in the what is what? He started cursing left and right, and then he started another live stream where he looked like cracked out of his head, and I don't know what was going on with that guy. You have a community, and we share giveaways? You mean giveaways? Well, I still have to figure out how to do a giveaway for, just a small giveaway. I bought a face mask, one of those sheet mask things. Actually, bought 4 of them. That was the other thing I was going to do today. Oh, you know what I used to do for RC cars? People used to get like the plain bodies for them, the clear bodies. And they would get the spray paints for the colors. They would bring it all to me because I'm an artist. And they would have me do the custom paint for their cars. I'm being serious. I used to custom paint the RC bodies for people. I didn't get paid for it. I wish I did, but I did some pretty wicked looking ones. Somebody wanted a Autobot logo on the hood of their RC body. And I was like, okay, that's doable. Did you? That's so cool. yeah, I just don't know if anybody does the, the custom paint jobs for the RC cars anymore. I mean, I used to do it, but I haven't done it in a while. I really don't have any place to do that right now. But maybe one day again, if I have a place to do that, then, I know that there used to be some hobby shops where you used to be able to get the clear RC car bodies and the little spray paints for them. But I don't know if they sell those anymore. I really don't. So, yeah, I just don't. But anyway, I'm just happy that we're a strong community together. And, yeah, that's what I'm saying is I'm just glad that we're a strong community together. Oh, I'm just watching, like, in the camera. It's like, noticing where else my thyroid is making me swollen on my neck. No wonder I've been so tired. My thyroid has made my neck swollen right here, too. But it's getting for a moment. Oh, no, it's okay, Halo. But you're back, right? Well, there's one other person in here with us, and I don't know who it is. Because I see 3. I mean, I see that you, Halo, and Kim. Maybe you have. Yes. Do what my moderator, Halo, says. Before Halo does get his rent. He is getting his rent. But he is a moderator. Please show yourself to my viewers. And Halo is a moderator, and myself. I mean, if you're going to be here, at least say hello. Oh, yes, I do. I have Captain Cook and MD95. Yes, I do. Oh, someone tried to do something wrong, but I had to fix it. To the host and the mod, that person left. Maybe it was a troll. I probably have more thumbs down now. I don't know. I don't care. That could be fixed. Hey, Kim, you want to be a mod too? You could be the mod squad. I'll make you and Halo my extra mods. You know, I haven't really put in for too many giveaways because I never win. I just never win. That's why I don't put in for them. Often you will pick up lots of subs, that kind of great people. Well, yeah, I do watch. Well, if it was God's chance of winning, like, Smite, you win. Or wait. Or was it from the horns of Odin? The horns of Odin would come down and get you. It's okay. Your keyboard had a brain fart. I did my tattoos. All 26 of them. Well, I'm Native American, but that's a symbol of strength and power. The three meads of Odin. Or what's in the horns. That is the legend. Excuse me. That is the legend, the folklore of the three horns of Odin. And oh no, I never got my dragon video back. Never did get that video back. But you know what though? I can always draw another one. I can always draw another one. If I have the energy tomorrow, I'm thinking about doing a small water painting. You guys might like it. Kind of some sort of scenic outdoorsy thingy. Kind of like a watercolor type of Bob Ross scenery. If you like Bob Ross style stuff. I mean, I do that stuff anyway, but it'll be done with water paint. Easier to clean instead of having to beat the devil out of your brushes. Because see, I have to wait for warmer weather in order to, in order to start a portrait of somebody using acrylic paint, which means I actually have to go outside to do this because I can't do it in the house. Because that'll make a mess. Because I actually have to beat my brushes and paint will go everywhere. So I have to wait until the weather is warmer so I can go outside to do that. Which will be fine. Which will be fine to do that. So that way when I beat the devil out of those brushes, then, yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize we've been on here for almost an hour. You realize that, you guys? Having fun, time flies. Anyway, but yeah. But yeah, like I said, when the weather gets warmer, then I'll be able to do the one outside. But right now, the weather is just crapola. Well, it's an hour and 6 minutes. Really? Oh my gosh. The longest I ever streamed was for painting. No, I'm being serious. For painting. Yeah, they're still there, but it was for painting. And it took a while. It's all yours. It's hilarious. What would you do? Put a drone in front of your face? That's funny. Or a what? Diaper box with a hole in it. Come on. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, but you know who that third person might have been? The person that could not, because I blocked him. After he did his live stream, I blocked him. He can't post a comment because I blocked him. So there's no way of not seeing that. There's no way of unseeing what was on his live stream. Sorry, guys, let me cover my mic for a minute. I gotta clear my throat. Yeah, really gotta get that thyroid under control. But no, to block anybody and disable the comment. They shouldn't be able to even view. Well, this is true. They shouldn't be able to view unless they like, or unless they actually respect. You know, I do see a doctor. It's just your thyroid can go from hyper to hypo. Yeah, I mean, for like, the one thing about YouTube is when you do block somebody from your channel, you can literally go into theirs and view all of their stuff. Now, when I do that, I refuse to view their content. I'm not going to give them watch time. Just no. But if they're respectful people, yes, then they will deserve my watch time. But if they're just blatantly disrespectful, they can always use border. I mean, the guy's in Houston, Texas. He can always go to Mexico. Or he'll probably say Canada, but hey, what's wrong with Mexico? Right? Should be good. Racist. If he chose Canada over Mexico, he's closer to Mexico anyway. I have Mexican friends. I have friends from India. I have friends from Mexico. I have a friend from Brazil. Yeah. I have a friend that's from Japan. I have friends from different places all over the world. That's why I am who I am. It's why I see people a certain way. Really. Let's see. There's an Australian from Austria. Austria. Oh, how was that? I don't know anybody from Austria. Austria or Australia? Okay. Anyway, I don't have my readers on. I have to redo that. But anyway, yeah, there is one channel here, well, probably more than one that I watched that a person is from Australia. Okay, an Aussie. Australian. Gotcha, mate. Sorry for the bad accent. But throw any shrimp on the bobby. Or did you go to Outback? Oh, yeah, you know what though? Funny. Yeah, there is a channel or two. Really, you have people from England, U.S., Canada, Mexico, China, Australia. Well, I do know a Canadian. It's my friend Rocco's ex-wife. She's going back to Canada next month. And then when you guys see Pamela come on here, she's actually from Canada. This is true. But the Australian that I mainly watch here on YouTube is Annika Victoria. Really? Wow. Wow. Maybe you should start like a camping site for bikers. No, I'm being serious. There's a lot of bikers that always wish that there were camping sites for them. They would just love something like that. And they're actually pretty cool people. They're actually pretty quiet. They're not rowdy. And they are respectful, especially the Harley riders. And you know who would like that? Adam Sandoval of Adam Sandoval Rides. I have biker friends too. And they're cool. They're cool because the guy tried to hurt me and they asked me, where does he live? We want to go hurt him. Bikers can be cool guys. They really can. Well, see, that's the thing about bikers. Let me tell you something. When somebody hurts a biker's lady friend, the bikers, when they find out from two different biker groups, will go after that person that hurt their lady friend. Yeah. Not so pretty for that other person. Which, yes, the biker clubs are family. They do consider themselves to be family. And most of them are law enforcement. That's actually true. And the Andy Griffith Show? That old show, I used to when I was a kid. Then Gomer Pyle. Yeah. Yeah, that is old. Because Goober, he took over for Gomer when Gomer went to boot camp for the Marines. All Semper Fi. I'm 44. You're a 60-year-old trapped in a 30-year-old body. My arthritis makes me feel that way. Look at my poor pinky. It hurts today. Yes, I do know that Jim Neighbors passed away. And it was very sad, but yeah. I don't get sick either. It's called healing soup. I have the recipe, the video up for that. It is sad when a good actor passes away. Don't mind me, I'm still trying to crack my knee. Oh my god, I have arthritis in my knee. Well, I'm missing part of my lower spine. I have deterioration of the disc. So I'm missing part of my lower spine. And, yeah, right? And recently, like, before I ended up having to move, I had a seizure in my sleep, and my finger hit a wall, a brick wall, and disjointed my pinky. And ever since, it's been like this. So it's inflamed. The arthritis is inflamed. But you know what? No big. No big deal. My hand still moves. And that's what matters. As long as I keep that finger moving, that's what matters, you know? That is exactly what matters. As long as I keep it moving. As long as gout doesn't build up in there, I'm good. Yeah, as long as I don't get gout. Thought about having an x-ray, but what are they going to do with the pinky? Nothing. Or break it and reset it. Yeah, that's my dominant hand. I want to know, who are you, third person? Who is my third person? Just popping in and out. I mean, I'm just asking. I just would like to know who you are. Respectfully. I mean, I see a third person popping in and out. Hey, Chai. Well, it wasn't her. I don't think it was you popping in and out. Was it, Chai Mama? I had a live stream last night. Well, it happened. I mean, I try to stay in people's live stream as long as possible. And then when I see one that I know that I scheduled and told the person that I would go to, yep, I know you just got here. And now there's a fourth person. Sound off. We're trying to figure out who this mystery person is that keeps popping in and out. Hey, Chase family. See, these are good people in here now. Now I can catch you two up to speed on me leaving the other live stream because I thought it was very inappropriate of that guy to let his child, and a Halo and Kim and I were discussing it. Yes, and subscribe to each other. That's okay. That it was very inappropriate for the guy to. Maybe I should have you fly drones over the guy. Joking. Having the guy's live stream on while he's driving in Houston, Texas traffic. I'm not giving a guy's name. He doesn't deserve me giving shout out. You know what I mean? This channel isn't worth it, especially with what I'm going to tell you. So while he's on his live stream in his vehicle, his son and daughter are in the back. His daughter's strapped in. His son is not, but he's just walking around in the back of the vehicle. And his son starts speaking about the violence that he would inflict on President Trump. Now, mind you, I don't care what nationality you are. Respect other people, plain and simple. Now, this is a black family talking about how they would harm a white person. I'm not white. I'm Native American. Yes, seriously. I told the guy, what I thought about that. And then I was out of there. And he was like, hey. And after I told him that, he was like, hey. He's like, stop that. And I told him that was very racist. Because he was letting his kid talk about how he would punch the president in the stomach and kick him in the nads and just start kicking him. Like, excuse? What is he teaching his children? You know what I mean? Thank you, Chai Mama. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Is it Chai or Chi? Because sometimes the I can be an E. I do know that. Okay, it's Chi, so I had it wrong. It's Chi Mama. Okay, thank you for correcting me on that. I don't like mispronunciating. But seriously, that was not only the kid, he was in traffic with the, distracted driving. Exactly. And I agree with that, Kim. Not only was he doing distracted driving because he kept looking down at his device, but that child was not buckled in. Now, should somebody had hit that vehicle, no, not a young parent at all. Not a young parent at all. I think he was in his 30s at least. He had to have been in his 30s at least. Late 20s or in his 30s. He looked to be in his 30s to me. Yeah, right? Not one of us here would let, especially myself, this is how I raised my kids. Exactly, he knows better. I've taught my children that no matter what color a person's skin is, a person is a person. If a person has a deformity, they're still a person. If they have dwarfism, they're still a person. I don't have children. I got scared after she died and the child. Oh, sorry to hear that. That's sad. But are you okay? But, I just taught my children, it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. People are people. I suppose it would take a long time. Exactly. We all bleed the same color. And after I had seen what the guy had done, and my comment was the only way that he was trying to stop his kid from messing up his live stream. He would have let his kid continue to rant on and on and on about physical violence had I not said something about physical violence towards the President of the United States. Had I not said something, then I'm also no longer subscribed to the guy, and I blocked him. He deserved it. Now, like I was explaining earlier, I may lose a few viewers because of it, because they may not agree with me. They may not agree with me. Excuse me, my thyroid's acting up tonight. Exactly. He was speaking learned behavior. I agree with that. That child was speaking learned behavior because he was speaking about how he would have his friends join in on the physical violence. I was thinking, God, let's say, call they were killed. What do you mean? Is that what happened? Is that what happened to your wife and child? I mean, because of a reckless driver or somebody. See, that's what I'm saying. But that could be anywhere. That could be anywhere in any country. I don't like to drink. I can't drive anyway because of my epilepsy, but I don't like to drink. I don't like to see drunk drivers. I don't like to see people on their cell phones and driving. I don't like that. If you're going to drive and you're going to be on your cell phone, you better be wearing a Bluetooth. Be wearing a Bluetooth or have one of those things in your car where it turns your speakers into your phone. because too many accidents happen. Well, I suppose it does take a while, but, you have to realize that in here, she was leaving her car and got hit. Oh, God. A glass of wine at night is good for your heart, but I have 2 hearts. See, but a glass of wine at night, and you're not going anywhere. See, that's okay. If you're not going anywhere, but a glass of red wine is actually good for your heart. Especially if it's like nice Bordeaux or a blush. And that's actually supposed to be good for your heart. And my speech is slurring, which means seizure. But, you haven't drank in 30 years, Kim. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't really like to drink. My ex-husband is an alcoholic to this day, and he was abusive. He was a control freak, and he was abusive. He tried to kill me. He tried to burn my face. Oh my gosh, all the things he tried to do to me, but I'm still alive. I'm still alive, even though he tried to do so many horrible things. For sure. All I saw was babies and kids. It hurt me, but I'm good. Well, sometimes, like my ex-husband got custody of our kids. All 4 of them. Okay. And my ex-in-laws brainwashed my children against me. Even though I bought them clothes, I bought them school supplies. Thank you. Domestic violence is wrong. I bought them electric guitars, I bought them keyboards, I bought them shoes, I bought them whatever they wanted. I mean, even from a long distance, they would call me up and say, Mom, can we have a pizza? I'd be like, what pizza shop? You know what I would do? I would call up the pizza shop in their state, in their town, and ask that pizza shop on the phone if they would deliver to my kids and if I could pay over the phone with my card. And they said yes. And I would have that, and have the tip added in for the driver on the phone. And but I was the one called the bad parent. But I was the one called the bad parent. Yeah, no, because I'm the one that was purchasing clothing. I was purchasing the school supplies. I was the one just, but my ex-in-laws were telling my kids that I was trying to buy their love. No, I was providing them with their clothing needs and their school supplies and stuff like that. But their dad wasn't. Their dad was spending his money on beer instead of minding the children. Well, let's put it this way. Only 1 out of 4 calls me. Ever. Ever. And that is the one that you see, or hear, I should say, that you hear in the paranormal video where I just have him on speaker, but you can't, I should say, not speaker, but I have him on a video chat with me, but all you guys can do is hear his voice when he's talking. But it's a paranormal video where we're hearing some odd noises that we couldn't figure out what it was. But you can literally hear a entity speaking when I'm trying to think of a word, which is really weird, but it's kind of cool at the same time. You have 15 brothers and sisters. Haven't heard from them in a while. Well, see, now you guys are lucky on knowing parents. I don't know who mine are. I don't know who mine are. The people that raised me aren't my parents and won't tell me who they are. They won't even tell me where they got me from. They don't even have baby pictures of me. Yeah, pretty much it is. But I'm living my life, and it's not going to hold me back. See, when I was being raised, I was beaten. You know how we said we don't condone violence? That's not a hair on my ear. That's a scar. But that was the last time one of them ever raised their hand to me. Thank you. Like when my ex-husband tried to kill me. I did die 3 times that day. I had 6 grand mal seizures. And I was clinically flatline dead. I do remember the bright place with people. Obviously, I went to the bright place. No, it's okay. You can be chatty. Be chatty all you want. I'm reading. I'm reading your chattiness. You're allowed to be as chatty as you want. You could be the chatty Cheeto. And it's all good. And it's all good. That's what I'm saying. I like my channel to be so positive and open. And, if you have, that's how it is here. Exactly. We're blessed to have this part in the community, and to be able to find the positive people together, bring more positive aspect together. Let's say like Starman, when Diego does his stuff, Like when I was on his channel this morning, that was really cool because he has so much positivity. Starman is so positive. Every once in a while, he'll pop in on my live stream. Really? Sorry you had one of those guys too. See, you don't deserve that. See, I never remarried. I never did. That is what you found me. You found me through the star. That's okay. I like Starman. I think it's awesome people. I think you go there too, Kim, don't you? But no, Starman is awesome. I like Diego. He's awesome people. Wait, no, that's right. No, I found you through Doug. I found Kim through Doug. Yeah, I found I found you through Starman, aka Diego. Um, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's right. There is more. But, oh, gotta think of the last name now. I've been so tired all day. My thyroid just drained my energy all day. Now I gotta think of the last name for his channel. Because he does drones. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, at least people are sounding off now when they come in. But yeah, we're both kind of survivors. I think in life we all survive through different things. We all do. We survive through different things. Kim survived. You can say that, Kim. You survived something. Just like Chi and I both survived something. I have been clinically dead 4 times, but I survived it. The first time was giving birth to my oldest daughter. The other 3 times were having seizures. So see, we're all survivors in something. Just depends on what it is. It really does. But here's the thing. Here we are gathered together, we've survived something but we're able to be here in a positive community. And we can reach out to each other. And that's always good because, sometimes you need somebody to reach out to. And there's never anything wrong with that. When I lived in Philadelphia, this is something that happened a few times when I would take the 47 bus into Center City, Philadelphia. And there would be this one driver that called me the SEPTA bus confessional after a while. You guys laugh about this. I'm sitting in the front of the bus because, the driver knew about my disability. So he's like, just go ahead and sit in the front seat. Sometimes he'd boot a person out of the seat and say, hey, she's disabled. She's sitting there. Obvious reasons. I really am disabled, or I would not have my cane. And I used to be in a wheelchair. But yes, I still walk with my cane when I'm able to, or not able. I make cane-enabled jokes all the time. I have a cane because I'm able to use it. But to enable my leg to help me walk longer. Let's say, like, if I wanted to go to a mall, if I wanted to go to a farmer's market, something like that, obviously I have to use my cane. But, back to, we're a positive community and we need to reach out to each other, but, that's perfectly fine. And sometimes we need that. Now, I know doctors say we're not supposed to remember things from when we die and then come back. Yeah, doctors say that you're not supposed to be able to remember this. But this is not true. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat. The first time I went to the Bright Place, there was the group of people in the Bright Place. One of them here, okay, I had shot him. Maybe it's because okay. The first time when I went to the Bright Place, it's it's people that I knew passed away were there. And this was before I had my youngest daughter. The two old men, one was holding a baby, and they told me it wasn't my time. Go back. Poof, back in my body. 2 years later, I have my youngest daughter. Yeah, when you go to what we call heaven, you're in the Bright Place. The fourth time, the second, third, and fourth time again to the Bright Place. Okay, the second and the third. Okay, the second and the third. I wasn't there for too long. Boom, back in my body. Was a man in armor. Could have been your guardian. Guardians come in different forms. People don't think about that. Guardians come in different forms. Now, my fourth time, a old lady in Native American regalia came up and said, "It is not your time. You have a purpose in life. Your purpose is to help other people." And for some reason, she touched here and then touched my head right here. And that's where the pituitary gland is anyway. And she said, "Help others as much as you can and don't ask for much in return or at all, unless it's really needed, like an emergency or something." And when you do this, you will be rewarded later. So since then, yeah, I mean, I've always done this anyway. My whole life, I've always taken care of other people. I've always paid my own way. But boom, back into my body. Wheezing for air. My chest felt like somebody must have took a sledgehammer to it. Later, I find out the doctor had been on the gurney at least pounding my chest for at least a good 5 minutes. That is for us to discover. But since then, it's like people have been drawn to me like most of my life to just like on the bus, like what I'm about to tell you, on the bus. People used to be like drawn to me to sit next to me on the bus and like confess everything that they had done wrong. And then they would feel better. It is my aura. It is exactly my aura. Like Starman, he has a beautiful aura. He has a beautiful aura. He has a very bright, cheery aura about him. And, I really like that. He's got a lot of spirit. I don't know if anybody saw the one behind him today, but hey, thank you. But these are the things I've been doing for people. It's like one day I got on that bus, and a military veteran was about to check himself into a psychiatric ward. Okay. And instead of checking himself into this one place, he sat next to me and just started telling me everything that he had done during the Korean and Vietnam War. And after that, he apologized for just talking and talking and talking. And I told him, no, there's no reason to apologize. You needed to get this off your chest today. So it's okay. And he's like, I feel better. He's like, I don't think I'll go to that one psychiatric hospital. He's like, I think I'll just go to the VA today. I'm like, yes, you do that. And he just went on to the VA hospital instead and checked himself in there, which was a lot better choice for him. then there was a friend of mine that, yes, that is wonderful. He felt so much better because he had this stress on him for so many years that the man was having night terrors from it. That, seeing the villages that were burnt and the wounded children, and telling me about the wounded children that he had literally carefully picked up and tried to get the medics to help wounded children and wounded women, but mostly the children, because this is children. So it's not like he wanted something like that to happen, but it gave him nightmares for almost forever. But sometimes people in life, we have a purpose, and sometimes we just don't know what it is for a while. But people are drawn to us, for a reason, and we may not know why. Gotta give this hand a rest for a minute. And you know what? We've been on here for almost 2 hours. This is almost the long, almost the longest live stream I've ever had. Almost. I don't think I'll compare to one of the other ones for a painting video. But yeah. But just seems like forever people have always wanted to sit and talk to me, but I'm like okay with that. Sometimes people need to vent. And as long as they're not destructive in their venting, that is okay. If they're destructive in their venting, I try to get them to be rational. Okay, Kim, you have a good night. And you have to go out and shovel a foot of snow. Yay! Right? Oh, I see your back, Halo. No, that's okay, Halo. The animals are the other humans. Good night, Kim. Yeah, I didn't expect to be on here this long, but it's okay. But anyway, if I'm feeling better tomorrow, not so drained, I'm actually thinking about doing a small 5x8 water painting. I know I need to finish that dragon. Night, Chi. Sweet dreams. Yeah, I'm probably going to sign off in a moment too. But like I said, tomorrow I'll try to fit in a small water painting. It's something simple, something quick, for a water painting that I think you guys would enjoy. Or I can take out the jewelry stuff, but I think I'd rather do the painting. I've had this painting on my mind for a while, so I'll get it out of my mind and onto paper. Because I have that thick grade paper that is good for that too. So anyway, so maybe I can schedule that in tomorrow. Had to be a party picture to tell you Sorry for what happened to you. If you do a painting, I will definitely... Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going to sign off anyway. So, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I will try to be on here tomorrow for that little water painting so everybody can enjoy some art. So, good night, everybody. Love ya.